Hello and welcome to another day in my life working as a product manager from home. I have not done one of these in a while and I really like watching them, and it's also been one of the most popular videos on my channel, so I thought I would do one of these. As you saw, I just finished a meeting. I pretty much just had to listen in on that, which was nice. So I drank coffee and I just sat back and listened, which was nice. And now it's 9:30 and I'm just like writing down what I need to do today and kind of figuring out what I should do now. I'll show you what the calendar looks like for today. It is pretty good. Hardly have any meetings today. It's great. I just sat in on that meeting. Now I have a big gap. I don't really need to go to that 11:30 one, so I'm gonna skip it. Then we have a town hall. Which I will just accept at 2 o'clock. And again, that will kind of be sitting back and listening to what is going on in the company. And then we have my team stand up, which is usually at 2:30, but we have moved it because it clashes with the town hall. Right now it is planning season because it is June and we start a new quarter in July. So that means we're just doing a lot of planning for the next quarter and also the next 9 months. So last week I updated my team's 9-month roadmap, and this week I need to work on a presentation that we give to the rest of the company on each of our roadmaps, update a bunch of product requirement documents. I need to reach out to a bunch of product teams to confirm some things with them. I need to talk to my engineering team to figure out when they can start doing some more technical exploration for our next product. I need to also start putting together like a vision strategy slide deck for the suite of products that my team will be owning. It is like the best day in Melbourne today. It's like a perfect winter's day. I don't know if you can hear me, but yeah, really good day for a walk. Come on. I decided to get in my morning walk. Now, I was never a fan of walking. I was always someone who thought walking was boring, too slow, no point. Ever since working from home full-time and getting a dog, walking has become like my favorite hobby, if you could say. So now I usually try and do a walk before I have any meetings for the day, but I usually don't have meetings at 9 o'clock. And since I did today, I'm gonna go for the walk now. It's like 9:45 now. The reason I love walking is not just for the walking part of it, but because I do like to listen to an audiobook while I do it. And so it's like killing two birds with one stone. I have a goal this year of reading at least 1 to 2 books a month, which is a lot for me as someone who's not a big reader. And combining reading with, or listening to books with walking has me like flying through books to the point where I'm easily able to do 2 a month, or maybe even more if it's a really good book. Are you ready for a walk? Today I'm listening to a newly discovered podcast called Snacks Daily. You might have heard of it. It's by Robin Hood, and it's 15 minutes daily, giving you the top 3 finance, business, tech and news stories. So super interesting. Highly recommend this podcast. I just got into it a couple of weeks ago and I really look forward to listening to it every day now. Decided to do a pit stop at the park while I drink my coffee because it is so nice and sunny today, and I highly recommend doing this in the middle of the workday if you can. There is a coffee segment for this video. I don't think cold brew coffee is that popular in Australia, but I see it all over TikTok, and so I was inspired to try cold brew. And this is how they do it on the TikTok. I'm so proud of this. All right, it's now 11 o'clock and now I'm gonna crack on with some actual work. I had a meeting at 11:30 for which I was an optional attendee, and I'm not going to go because I really don't need to be there. And that's a tip I have for you all, is just because you are invited to a meeting doesn't mean you need to go. Make the judgment call, reach out to the organizer and ask if you really need to be there. There is no point sitting in on a meeting that you know in advance you have nothing to contribute to and it doesn't really impact you right now. So that's a good time-saving tactic. It's about 1 o'clock and I've just spent the last couple of hours doing bits and pieces on my laptop, talking to a few people on Slack, responding to Slack messages, going through my email. Now I'm doing something kind of cool that I came across on TikTok and I wanted to share it with you. So there's a career channel that I follow on TikTok that I highly recommend. I'll leave it here. And this woman recommends a really cool technique for identifying things that you can do that are high value but low effort, and using these things to possibly get promoted faster or at least get recognized for the work you're doing. What she recommends is you draw a grid thing, and then on the y-axis you have perceived value, and on the x-axis you have effort. Anything in the top right quadrant is high perceived value, so this is other people thinking that what you're doing is high value, and high effort. Okay, obviously anything down here is low perceived value and high effort. So this is probably not what we want to aim for. We don't want to do something that takes a lot of effort and has low value. This is low effort and low value, so we don't really care about that. And this is high perceived value and low effort. So this is our sweet spot. We want to do things that are low effort for us and high perceived value from others. From a product management perspective, what are some things that I can do that would be considered high value? All right, this is what I've come up with in a few minutes. So the things that I can do that are low effort and high perceived value are making things easier for other product managers to do. So this might be things like process improvements, sharing competitive research that I come across, or any general market updates. That's also low effort because I'm doing a lot of this reading and research myself anyway. And if I come across something, then I should share it with the rest of the company, and another product manager or product team may benefit from that. Share tips and tricks and tools that help me in doing my job with other product managers. That's again low effort because it's things I'm doing anyway, and perceived high value. Then I have share things that my team does, or things that are working well for us, or things that we have learnt, and share that with other teams. Maybe they can learn from them. And I love this one, is do a brown bag or lunch and learn. This is definitely high effort because you have to put the content for the talk together, but it's something that is high value and it's something that can be shared and reused and distributed. I should share product vision and roadmaps as broadly as I can. That's high effort. That's something you have to do as a PM anyway, and it takes a lot of effort to put those visions together, but it's high value and perceived high, and it's high effort. Let me know in the comments if you have any other ideas for things that are low effort and high value from a product manager's perspective. Let me know if you try this exercise yourself. I think it's a really, really, really cool exercise to do. 2 o'clock, I'm gonna tune into a town hall, which is like a webinar style meeting, and it's like updates on what's happening in the company in our regions. And I'm gonna eat lunch while I watch that because it's kind of like watching a TV show. I'm really excited for this town hall because we've just had a new VP of engineering start in Australia, and she is a female leader. She's come from leading product and engineering teams at NASDAQ. Really excited that we have yet another female leader in the company. My company is doing a fantastic job at diversity, not just in terms of gender but more broadly, And yeah, I'm really excited to have a new role model, a new person to look up to in the company that I can hopefully learn a lot from a distance. Working hard or hardly working? And just like that, it's 4:30, which is sad because it's slowly starting to get dark. Just had to stand up with my team at 4 o'clock to, you know, do our daily check-in. And I'm now gonna end the day by making a to-do list of all the things I need to do tomorrow. Otherwise, it's been a weird day. It's a oddly quiet day because I didn't have that many meetings, which, as you know, if you've watched previous videos of mine, that is very, very rare for a product manager. But I think right now that is because we are in the middle of projects. Right now we are kind of gearing up to start building our next product soon, but we're not like fully amidst doing that at the moment. So I've migrated away from the chair to the couch because it's now like 5:10, so I have wrapped up work even though I'm still on Slack, still online on Slack. But yeah, now I'm actually just preparing to send out my monthly newsletter. If you don't know, I have a monthly newsletter which is you know, inspiration around tech, product, business, startups and ideas. I do curated monthly picks. So this month I have a curated, let me just show you actually, let me just show you. So this month I have a curated podcast, blog, a video, and an article. And then I also highlight my most recent uploads. And then at the top, I just do a bit of a spiel on like, you know, what I'm thinking about this month, that kind of thing. I'll be honest that I haven't been as consistent as I would like with this newsletter, but I'm really pushing myself to get it sent out at the start of every month. If you are interested in signing up, just go to my website and drop your email address. I do not spam you with anything other than the monthly newsletter. I do receive a lot of newsletters myself, mostly from product designers and venture capitalists, no like product folk. So yeah, just experimenting and seeing what works. So if you have any ideas, please let me know in the comments. And yeah, it's a great way to build a community. Once I get this sent out, well, I might just finalize it and I won't send it until later tonight because I want to do one more skim through. I'll spend another 10 minutes on this and then I will tidy up a bit and then I will be going for a run before it gets really, really dark. I'm ending this video here because it is now 6 o'clock and I'm about to go out on my run, even though it is pretty much pitch black. If you did get this far, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And if you are on TikTok, don't forget to check out my account. It is called The Product Pup, and it's where I post daily videos all about tech, product, business, startups, ideas, and everything related. If you like these style of videos, please let me know. I would love to do more work days in my life. Even though a lot of them do look very similar, the ins and outs of what you do as a product manager every day do differ, and there's only so many ways in which I can actually share that. So thank you so much again for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.